So I don't know. Like I said, Gunna, y'all, look, it was a joke that said pushing P. They pushed in prison for sure. Pushing P.
NANI? Dynamite.
We're here. We're back. It doesn't faze me that I have been dedicated to this show and have been on through thick and thin, fasting. It doesn't matter. I've been here for y'all. But you know, Nafi, she has to take time. She has to go do her thing. But
protect black women.
But hey, I'm not complaining. I'm grateful to have her, especially in this situation and scenario that we got going on, because I don't know what's going on. And in these rare occasions where I don't know what's going on in pop culture or the world, I rely on tea with Nafi. So without any further ado, I give to you my little sister, Tea with Nafi. Clap it.
Let's get into it. Welcome back, people. I feel rejuvenated. I feel relaxed. I feel fresh after my vacation. Sometimes you gotta just tell the boss, I'm not coming in. And that's what I told Heero. I'm not coming in for 5 weeks, and it felt great. So take your, hey, use your leave.
Use it. Use it or lose it.
Use it or lose it, and I used it. And I'm happy I did. But now that I'm back, I mean, it's been a lot that's been going on. I ain't even gonna talk about the baby because I already know y'all probably already talked about the baby. His crazy ass. So let's talk about what just recently happened right here in my backyard. As y'all know, I moved
Fulton County.
I moved to Atlanta. I live in Fulton County. Live in Buckhead. I hear loud vehicles this morning. Well, yesterday, because it happened yesterday. Mm-hmm. Loud vehicles. You know, I'm like, okay, just another day in Atlanta. You know, maybe somebody got hit by a car or whatever. No. Young Thug, house getting raided. Young Thugger, he just dropped an album.
And can I just say that I thought Young Thugger was one
just
person.
Just call him Young Thug because you don't know him by Thugger. You call him Young Thug.
Oh, that's hilarious to me. I thought they were one person. All right, continue.
And he just dropped the album. Mind you, he's supposed to go on tour. There's plenty of people. Chicago, one of them, is expecting him to be there. And it's not looking too good. So they raided his house. I don't know what they found, but all I know was that he went into handcuffs. And let me tell you why I found this out. Because Atlanta has this IG page called ATL Scoop. And it was all over ATL Scoop. That was a scoop. It's still a scoop. So allegedly, he's being charged with RICO. So Heero, break it down. I need to know specifically what RICO means.
Okay. All right. So I pulled up this article. So RICO is a criminal term, and he's being charged with basically, and a lot of people have also confused this. This is not a federal case. This is a state case. I looked at the affidavit for his arrest and what he's being charged with. The first part, Young, the thugger person, right? The young person. Young, he's being charged with two of them, and one of them is RICO and involvement in a gang that is associated with Crips. YSL. And then the other half, I think, Thugger, or what's his name?
No, Gunna.
Gunna
was not arrested, so
but Gunna
you need to stop saying that he's been arrested. He has not been arrested. His lawyer has come forward.
He
has not been arrested.
He wasn't arrested, but he's been charged.
He's being considered.
Yeah, he's being considered, and he's only being considered for one, and that's going to be the RICO case. RICO is an acronym for Racketeer Influence and Corruption Organization Act. It's also a song that Meek Mill made.
Yeah, but I might just get hit with that RICO.
Is that song? But as you can see here, I'll be showing off. These were the people that were started, but it was based on basically one of the most notoriously destructive people into the black community, Richard Milhouse Nixon. This was part of the whole war on drugs thing that then evolved and propagated and turned into black people hanging on a corner, you must be selling drugs. Black people playing loud music, you must be selling drugs. And this is evolution from the 70s and late 60s. And it's just a continuation. These crimes that they're being persecuted for happened 9 years ago. The statutes of limitation know no bounds when you're black and brown in this country.
Y'all playing in y'all music. That's another thing.
But the thing that's kind of
Young Thug got a song called Ski. Everybody likes ski, not knowing what he's talking about. These rappers, see, that's a problem with y'all. Y'all like to talk about what y'all do in music, and y'all don't think the fans listening. Gucci Mane told y'all.
Gucci did tell y'all.
Gucci Mane told y'all they listening. Period. Lil Durk just said it. They listening. They trying to use your music against you. The music that makes you billions of dollars is gonna be the reason why you be behind bars for 5 years like Pooh Shiesty.
And you guys need to pay attention because Jay-Z is literally fighting for that law to be ended. The First Amendment protects you technically from the First Amendment should protect you from this thing, because if you're saying something and it's being used as a form of art form, that's like me drawing a picture of me cutting off the head of Donald Trump.
Kanye West did that to Pete Davidson.
Yeah, but you can't say that. You can't say that that's a threatening. That was me insinuating or planning his death. That's artwork. It's protected. It's protected for speech. But when you're black and you say the N-word multiple times and white people can't say it, they get upset. And when they can't get you,
fat cops.
Yeah, they then try and find ways like this of getting you. So it's crazy because the arraignment was today. They're going to clearly be out of jail very soon. But it's just crazy that, like, could you imagine just being like a hood dude on the corner, and then 9 years later, some random ass person in Fulton County comes finds you? I think this is also kind of blasphemous and shameful. I don't know what they're doing, but there's other people in the group that have been charged for way more serious things. And the RICO charge carries 35 other charges with it. So it's a platitude of things that you can be charged.
Two people who have been charged with the industry has beef, and Young Thug is beef with Wife and Lucci, his gang YSL, and Wife and Lucci right now is behind bars and was recently stabbed in jail. And he connects that with his beef with Young Thug, which they are saying that was originally set up by Young Thug, allegedly.
So
I don't know. Like I said, Gunna, y'all look. It was a joke that said pushing P. They pushing prison for sure. Pushing P.
The thing that's crazy, and you say this all the time now, what's your saying with this stuff?
If I was rich, you would never know me. You would never see me. You would never see me. I wouldn't be on no social media. If you wanted to see me, you needed to be present. You have to be present every day. That's how you'll see me, by being present every day. Because I wouldn't post nothing on the internet. I will collect my money and you'll never see me. No problems. I'm buying everything. I'm not owing nobody nothing. And y'all sit here and they sit here in gangs, and it's just like Young Thug sitting here in Buckhead. Like, he got a house right here, like around the corner. You around the corner from me. Like, why? We're not part of the same pay grade. Why are you right here next to me? You need to be somewhere else. You should not be in Buckhead with me. That's a problem. That's their mentality. They want to be, everybody want to be back at home and stuff. It's like, you're no longer in that bracket, fam. Like, you're not. Same thing happened to Young Dolph, who lost his life. He loved to go to Memphis. Love to go home. You know, just good to go home. Yes, go home, but going home and being by yourself outside.
I always tell people, you got enough money to bring home to you.
You could bring it home to you. You went there to go get cookies. You could have bought that whole shit. You could have moved a lady into your house.
You could have bought the store. You could have franchised the store.
You could have did so much more. But these people are so invested in these hoods that are literally being the reason why they're going to jail. Pooh Shiesty, 5 years in jail for something that happened years ago. So I say all this to say is, as the stock market continues to go this way, I encourage you guys to invest, and I hope that you hit the jackpot and you disappear.
Well, that's the story. That's Nafi's take on it. What team do you think? Tell us more about it in the comment section below. What's